So to start your llama, you have a cardboard. It's like a really thick, it's not cardboard, but it's a really thick piece of tag board, and you're going to put a llama tracer. I think there's enough for 2 per table, so you're just going to have to share and be patient and wait for it to get passed around. But I'm going to put it on there and obviously trace it. So that I have those lines. And then here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna need a ruler, and from kind of like the armpit area and then where the back leg meets the stomach, you're gonna do a line straight up like this. So it should look like that. I'll bring this down a little more so you can see my lines a little bit better. And then what you're gonna do is you do have to measure with this ruler. So I'm gonna use the, what is this? Centimeter side. So the smaller measurements, not the big ones, smaller ones. It says centimeters in the middle on mine, but yours probably looks different because I have all different rulers. But I'm gonna start at 0, and then on every single centimeter, I'm gonna make a line, and it's really hard to see with the light in my ruler, but where it says 1, I'm gonna make a line, 2, 3, 4, all the way across until I get to 10. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the bottom. You have to have the same amount of lines on both the top and the bottom. So make sure, if you don't have 10, maybe you just can fit 9. That's fine, but you have to have 9 on the bottom as well. Once you have all those notches, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my llama out. Okay, and then on every notch that you drew with your pencil, so basically every centimeter, you're gonna make a small cut. You're not cutting very far down, just a small cut. I cut just as far down as my line, so I stopped right where the end of my fingernail is. And you're gonna cut on every single line. Two pieces of tape, one for the beginning and one for the end. So I'm just gonna take this piece and tear it into 2, and I'm gonna have them waiting for me right there. Oh, also don't forget to write your name on the back of your llama, but or you could do it in the center. And then you're actually gonna start your loom on the back closest to the head. So the top closest to the head, you're gonna get your string, and you're gonna start by flipping it around and taping the string to the back. Make sure it's on there really good. And that first notch that we cut, I'm gonna stick that yarn in between that first notch so that it's showing in the front now. And I'm gonna go down and click it into that first notch at the bottom, okay? This is the part where people usually get confused. You have to go to the neighbor's house in the back. That's what I call it. So go to the neighbor's house and then go back up and click it in that notch. And then it's got to go to the neighbor's house in the back. Click it into that notch. and then back down. Click it into that notch, go to the neighbor's house, across the street, neighbor's house, across the street, neighbor's house, careful with how hard you're pulling on the string. Okay, so once I get to the back, I got in my last notch, I need to tape it again. And again, make sure that tape is stuck down really, really good. Okay, so that the back should look like this. The back has these dashes, and then the front has the lines.